welcome to the Westbrook College Television Network. I'm Jay Harper at the Campus Center at the University of New England. Tonight, the Westbrook Wildcats visit UNE to take on the Knights. Westbrook comes in 1-0, UNE 0-1, a loss to Bowdoin earlier in the week. Of course, Westbrook College, their win over Atlantic Union in a big way last week. These two teams not that familiar with one another as far as teams go, starting to build a nice rivalry. Two great games last year. UNE winning on this floor and Westbrook College winning on their court in two very good games. But the coaching staffs of these two teams getting very familiar with one another once again. They date back to the late 1970s when Coach Jim Graffam coached at Bonnie Eagle and Ron Cody, of course, his long tenure at Biddeford High School. They played a lot of games back then. They're starting it over again. Both coaches, very familiar styles. They both have the same style. They like to get it up the floor quick. They like to shoot the long-range shot and also work it in. Both aggressive, positive coaches and both tremendous coaches when you look at small college basketball inside the state of Maine. Of course, Westbrook College last game against Atlantic Union had the size advantage, very decisive inside the paint. Tonight, that won't be the case. UNE matches up very well with them, and they also have a couple of long bombers. Chris Cody, the son of Coach Cody, leads them at the point guard, and Spinney is a long bomb shooter, can really light it up. He's had 10 threes in one game. Of course, Gary Kuhn, again, the long-range shooter for Westbrook College. He did it in the last game. He's looking to do it again tonight. And Derek Vogel coming off a 28-point, 8-rebound performance in their home opener. And, of course, they'll look for Vogel and also the strong performances last week of Ben Willoughby and Werntgen, who both played very well inside for Coach Jim Graffam. This should be a good one. The Campus Center, a great facility for college basketball. The crowd is up, pumped, and ready to go. We'll take a break. Be back with tonight's opening tip-off on the Westbrook College Television Network right after this. Welcome back to the Campus Center at the University of New England in Biddeford. Jay Harper along with Steve Poulos, going to be joined shortly by Paul Peterson as the Westbrook College Wildcats get set to do battle with the University of New England Knights. These two teams met last season, two dandies. Westbrook College winning at home 103-89, but then Coach Ron Cody and his Knights reversing fortunes, winning 91-86 in one of only 5 losses in last season's tremendous 30-5 team. And tonight, great crowd on hand, just a beautiful facility down here in Biddeford. 6 years old now. They built this back in February of 1988. And let's give you the starting lineup now for the Westbrook College Wildcats. Nate Esty, number 34, coming out first. Esty, a strong game last week as well, 17 points, 9 rebounds. Derek Vogel, number 32. Eric Werntgen, who had 12 points and 9 rebounds. Point guard, Andy Lennon. Lennon, number 11, also a good floor game, 4 for 4 from the floor, 12 points, 10 assists. And he'll be joined by Stan Webb. Webb, number 20, a senior from Bowdoin, Maine. That's the starting 5, and of course the coaching staff for Westbrook College. Head coach Jim Graffam, assistant coaches Mike Johnson, Bruce Bowers, and John Tolan. Managers Tim Bushy Jr. And now let's take a look at the starting 5 for the University of New England. Number 34, Ron McCarthy. McCarthy, 6'4" senior from Arundel, Maine. Also joining him, Lenny Cole, number 44. Cole, of course, went to Lawrence from Benton, Maine. Aaron McDonald from Millinocket, number 45. Chris Cody, the point guard, son of head coach Ron Cody, and then the long bomber, Brian Spinney. Spinney, number 15, out of Kittery, Maine. All 5 starters for UNE from the state of Maine, and all pretty much southern Maine except for McDonald, who comes from Millinocket. Pause now for our national anthem. You're watching Westbrook College basketball on WCNT.
So
Very nice job on the national anthem by that young lady. And of course, this place is electric. Westbrook College and UNE, a non-conference game. But these two teams starting to create a rivalry of sorts. And of course, I told you at the outset, these two coaches have done battle for 20-something years in different levels, of course. Jim Graffam coaching at Bonnie Eagle High School back in 78, 79, again 81, 82. And assistant coach Mike Johnson coached up there from 85 to 88, coaching against Ron Cody at Biddeford High School, who had that long and very successful tenure with the Tigers and didn't move too far. Just a little closer to the ocean. Workin jumping it up, and the tap controlled by the Knights. Ron McCarthy wins it. He has it in the corner. Drop pass down low for Cole. He misses. Andy Lennon goes to the boards and works it up court. Webb tries baseline, drops for Esty. Quick two. And then gets a warning from the official not to knock the ball after it goes through the nets. Westbrook College comes out with slight full court pressure, nothing hard. They're in the man-to-man defense. Esty almost a steal, fights for the loose ball. And they'll tie him up. Good hard battle with Lenny Cole. And the arrow favoring the Wildcats after losing the opening tip. The arrow goes their way, and they'll take control, leading 2-0. UNE comes out in a zone defense. Webb, the lob into Esty. Esty turns around, bang! Esty 2 for 2, coming off a 7 for 7 shooting performance against Atlantic Union. Vogel, the steal from behind, Workin. Vogel to Workin, misses the jam. Hung on the rim, but he didn't elevate enough to get the ball over. And now the foul will be called on Stan Webb. His first, team's first. Workin tapped it away. Vogel picked up the loose ball. Led Workin, but he didn't get up enough. Cole bleeding from the mouth. He'll have to check it and get it to stop, or he'll have to come out. The Wildcats go on and win this one. I'm sure Eric Workin will take a lot of kidding from his teammates. 6'7", and you don't get up high enough to jam it. Cole can't stop the bleeding right away. We have our first substitution. Checking in is Billy Harris, number 42. Harris gets it down low, almost steps out of bounds. Loose ball on the floor. Fought for. Both teams will go to the floor, and no loose ball will be safe. And that comes from both the head coaches. That's the style they want their kids to play. And I think that's why so many fans have turned out for this one, knowing how both teams play and the excitement they'll create. Webb drives base, gets bumped, no call, but he drops it home, 6-0. Cody with Lennon on him. Drops it for McCarthy. Workin matched up. Spinney. It's in the hole. And a tray served up. Webb pulls up, in and out. Byron Spinney the rebound. Cody's pass stolen by Vogel. Vogel cross court Lennon. Lennon goes to the paint, blocked.
Harris says, get that out of here. Long pass, McCarthy. Easy bucket. 6-5 Wildcats. Vogel from way downtown. Oh, Lordy. Is that ever in the hole? That's a 40-foot eagle putt. Wildcats back on top, 9-5. Baseline drive, Harris comes up short. The ball tipped around, and able to pick it up is Aaron McDonald. Spinney gets called for the push-off foul. Warrington draws it. And Esty went down in the corner, and he's shaken up, walking off limping on the left leg. Willoughby checks in along with Aaron McClure. Corey McClure out of tonight's action. Hurt his back during the course of the week. Not sure how he did it, but Corey not able to go for Coach Graffam. Lennon calling the offense. McClure drives baseline, drops it back for Vogel. Vogel, base, pulls up, it's hammered, no call. McClure the rebound. He goes up, he gets hit. The referee is right now not protecting the shooter. Aaron McClure, the 6'5" freshman out of Lisbon, Maine. He'll shoot 2. Misses badly on the first. Kuhn and Davies check into the lineup. Davies playing in his backyard from Old Orchard Beach in his second start. First game had 6 assists, 4 points, but a very tentative freshman start for Davies. Expect him to come out firing tonight. Long shot by McCarthy. Barely catches the backboard. Vogel brings it up, pulls up again from long range, short. Long rebound goes to Kuhn, he'll launch. Misses badly, McClure misses the layup, goes back up, and the 4th time's the charm. And the Wildcats with an 11-5 lead, matching their biggest. Spinney pulls up, in trouble now with Davies all over him. Now it's Cole with Willoughby working. Nice move by Cole, comes up empty, and a good rebound by Willoughby. Davies quickly up for Kuhn, down for Vogel. Back for Kuhn, he'll launch. No good. A rebound by McDonald. 15:40 to go, first half. Westbrook College and UNE. Cole from way outside, no good. Vogel high for the board. Davies down low for Willoughby, in trouble but finds Vogel. Vogel glides to the hole, no good. Cole the rebound. And the foul called on Willoughby. His first, team's second. Neil Trottier now works it up with Kuhn on him. Trottier played with Aaron McClure and Corey McClure at Lisbon. Nice dish pass inside, McCarthy. 11-7. Davies out on top with Trottier on him. Tapped out of bounds by Cole. Stan Webb checks back in. Webb from behind the arc, no good. Lenny Cole rips down the board. Trottier on the push. Spinney, Cole, McCarthy. Quick ball movement by UNE. Spinney goes to the floor, gets tied up, and the arrow will keep it at this end. The Knights basketball. And UNE turns it over. Great game in the opener as well, as the University of New England came from behind to down the Lady Wildcats 68-64. Lady Wildcats just running out of steam, very tired. Only 7 players suited and able to play. Webb on the pull-up, no good. Rebound to Harris, and up comes Trottier. Should be a double dribble, and they call it. Warrington comes back in for Willoughby. Don Gadbois and Chris Cody come into the backcourt. Davies walks it up for Webb. Webb drives, back out for Vogel. Behind the arc, it's in the hole. 14-7. Vogel showing his long-range shooting tonight. 2 for 3 so far, and both of them have been bombs. Gadbois with Davies on him. Gadbois drives, pulls up. Back on top, McCarthy. Ball stolen by Kuhn. Goes coast to coast, gets fouled, hard foul. He'll shoot 2 more. Chris Cody, very aggressive going in for Kuhn, and if you know that young man, of course, didn't do it intentionally, but you really got to protect the player when he's up in the air like that, and the referees do. They call the hard foul. Let's now check in with Coach Graffam and the Wildcats huddle.
Now, listen. That was great defense, and that's what's caused this thing. I've only got one concern, though. How many loose balls have there been, and how many have we tried to pick up rather than jumping on it, right? So let's get on the floor.
Are we running Knights or
I want to run Knights this time down. Now,
you're a foreman.
Yes, he is, and he's going to fly to low post. Okay, you're not worried about it. Yeah, I know, that's okay. You're going to be the 4-man though, right? Okay. Now listen, we're going Knights, but down here, keep the defensive pressure on and make them pass over your hand, right? Don't give in and be satisfied with the fact that we're just there beside our man. Get up, and then when they get it, who's got Spinney right now? I got 12. Okay, you would have had it. You now have the point guard. Okay. Okay. I want you to take Spinney. You're gonna take 45. 45. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And certainly, Coach Graffam pleased with their play so far. Just wants them to get down on the floor and grab the loose ball rather than trying to pick it up. And they're going to run Knights, which is certainly some kind of defense set up to go against UNE. And of course, they're checking out who's covering Spinney. Kuhn makes 1 of 2, so he converts the 3-point play. And now Kuhn will check back out. Great defensive play and really making it work. And of course, with a hard foul, Westbrook College maintains possession as well. Chance for a 6-point play. And they still have it if they would make a 3 here. A lob into Vogel, knocked away. But it'll stay with the Wildcats. 17-7, Westbrook College with the lead and the basketball. UNE with a matchup zone defense right now. Webb drives, pulls up, way short. Just catches the front rim. Chris Cody the rebound. Gets it off for McDonald. McClure on him. Tipped by McClure. Pass inside. Knocked and saved, but it'll come all the way out to McClure. Hustling back is McCarthy. McClure to the hole, no good. Gadbois coming 1-on-4. Smartly pulls up. Inside pass, tip, bobbled. Still fighting for it. The loose ball won by McCarthy. McDonald gets the 10-footer, and it's 17-9. Vogel again from way down. And front rims it almost got the shooter's roll. Vogel's taking the old NBA threes, not the new line. He's beyond the old line. Nice dish down low. Harris collects the 2. It's 17-11. Webb fakes, goes base. And they'll get him for walk. Timeout on the floor. Our score, Westbrook College 17, University of New England 11. You're watching the Westbrook College Television Network. Jay Harper along with Steve Poulos. Hopefully being joined shortly by Paul Peterson, former standout for the Wildcats. And now an assistant coach for the Lady Wildcats. And get a look in at Ron Cody and his team. And right now down 6. There's still momentum shifting quickly in this game, and it certainly can with the capabilities of these two teams to light it up from outside. Spinney and Chris Cody, the backcourt duo, can certainly shoot the long-range 3. Vogel, Lennon, Kuhn can all shoot from behind the arc. Spinney hit for 10 threes in a game versus Atlantic Union in 92-93. Hit 9 versus Notre Dame, 8 versus UM. McCarthy should have been called for the walk, and instead of McCarthy getting whistled, Willoughby does. And it'll be UNE's basketball underneath their own basket. McCarthy with Werntgen on him. Goes cross court for Gadbois. Fakes and goes baseline. He'll draw the foul. It'll be on Sullivan. Only the 3rd team foul on Westbrook. Harris, cross for McDonald. He drives in, goes up, empty. Loose ball, and they'll call a foul underneath. McCarthy whistled for the foul, his 2nd, team's 5th. Lennon for Sullivan. He has Gadboys on him. Goes in for Workin. Dump pass for Willoughby. Beauty. The big guys connecting for 2, and it's 19-11. Good inside passing by Workin. You see Westbrook College's bench up and getting their troops fired up on the D. Inside pass, wide open is McCarthy. And Workin fouls him from behind. And McCarthy has a little something to say. Westbrook College in their season opening win, 12 out of the 13 getting in the scoring column. McCarthy, a 6'4" senior out of Arundel, Maine, major, occupational therapy. Makes them both with 9:28 to go first half. It's 19-13. Wildcats still in the lead. UNE changing up their defense now, using a little trapping out front. Davies trapped in the corner, comes out, drops it for Workin nicely. Davies had 6 assists in his first game as a Wildcat. None better than that one right there. Worked hard to get out of the double team and dropped it in for the big guy. And Workin puts Westbrook College back up by 8. Harris drives in, goes up, gets it down. Nice play by Billy Harris. Davies drives base, now in trouble. Again goes to Workin. Workin, beautiful control, keeping the ball after it was tipped out of his hands and puts it up and in for 2 more. Davies another assist. Ball stolen by the Wildcats. A lob up for Workin. Does he go for the J this time? No, this time he'll pull up. Draws the contact, but they don't call the foul, and Eric Workin has 6 straight points, and he's built the Wildcats lead to 10, 25-15. Cody having problems working against Lennon. Chris Cody from behind the arc, long. Rebound Harris, goes up, doesn't get it to go. Loose ball fought for Harris. They call the foul on Workin as he was down on the floor, and I believe it's before the shot. So actually a good foul by Workin as Harris was controlling the paint, had great inside position, and able to fight for his own rebounds. Aaron McClure, Andy Lennon, Derek Vogel, Gary Kuhn, and Bob Davies out there for Westbrook College. Spinny shot, partially blocked, or he just lost control. Kuhn picks it up and leaves it for Lennon. Lennon back for Vogel. Vogel draws the contact, he'll shoot 2. .734 to go now, first half. 25-15. Wildcats leading, and Derek Vogel will shoot 2 free throws. Finally being joined by the big guy, Paul Peterson, back from his coaching duties with the Lady Wildcats. And
sorry for being so late, Jay.
We'll forgive you as long as you can contribute in a solid way up here tonight. Great view up here, though, and what a great place to play basketball here at the campus center at UNE.
Beautiful, beautiful. The facilities are top-notch. 2 great basketball teams out there tonight. We're going to see a good effort by both teams.
1 out of 2 for Vogel, 26-15.
Westbrook College in a full court pressure now. Forces a turnover with a walk. That's Aaron McClure there with the pressure.
Wildcats have their biggest lead. It's 11. Looking for Kuhn. Doesn't have it. Goes back for Davies.
That's their out of bounds play, number 2, Jay. Usually it's for a three-pointer for Gary Kuhn, but this time they got it inside for Derek Vogel.
28-15.
Good pressure defense along the sidelines.
Call a bump foul on Davies.
I think Coach Graffam can live with that. That's good pressure. Bob just pushed him along with the lower body a little bit.
Spinney will inbound. Out on top for Cole. Gadbois from behind the arc. Long. Rebound, Vogel comes out, a 3-on-2. Davies trailing. Vogel to pull up. No good, tipped up and in.
By Aaron McClure.
Beautiful play by the freshman. Lennon the steal, but they get him on the foul.
That's a silly foul by Andy. He's 94 feet away from the hoop. Good pressure, though, good pressure.
30-15. That'll be the team's 7th foul now, so we'll walk down the other end and shoot the 1-and-1. Don Gadbois, excuse me, it'll be Neil Trottier at the line. Trottier, of course, playing with the McClure brothers at Lisbon. Him and Aaron, both freshmen.
That must be a battle within the bigger battle. 2 teammates now on the opposing teams on the college level.
A lot of little sidebars to tonight's game. 30-17. Kuhn looks for the 3-pointer.
Good pass, Gary.
That's what he said. I was just trying to fake him out with a pass. Wildcats reset the offense. Nice pick. Kuhn pulls up. In and out. Cole the rebound.
Looks like Westbrook has gone with a smaller, maybe quicker team. They don't have their 4 or 5 men starters in there with Eric Workin or Nate Esty. They must be in foul trouble.
Lennon the steal, the nice dish for Vogel. And I think they're going to call Trottier on the foul. Vogel will shoot 2. Great job by Lennon and Kuhn.
That's where a smaller team will make things happen out there. They're quicker. They're going to get there for the steals. Put a lot of pressure on. Vogel's going to be shooting 2.
All right, we'll take another listen into Coach Jim Graffam in the Wildcats timeout.
Defense getting the job done, so we got to continue to do that now, because what we're doing is they can't dribble penetrate. When they pick it up, everybody rotate up. You see what happens, right? Yep. Now, listen, this is very important. We can now get the ball inside. So what I want to do is I want to go A series. So we'll go A3, A2, or whatever, but I want to see if we can get the ball inside. Make good passes. If you don't have it, don't force it. Just kick the ball back out. We got 3-point shooters out here, right? Which is fine, and just to make sure that we box out down here, right? Now, listen, right now, this is what I want to do. I want to go 31 just on this possession. Just on this possession. No, excuse me, wait a second. I want to go 33, and which is a run and jump. I want you to force the issue. So if he gets his man dribbling, you're going to run right at him, right? And we're going to rotate. I got a big man. That's okay, you just step out. Don't worry about it. Listen.
Be ready for some kind of trap.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Well, Paul, we'll let you explain what Coach Graffam was talking about.
I think it doesn't make too much sense to all of us listening, but for those 5 out on the court, they know they have to run. I think that's the philosophy of the season. This team is 12 to 13 players deep, and they can all run. They're all athletes. So I think what Coach Graffam was basically saying: push the ball, get it inside, and let's take it right to UNE.
Ron Crosby helping out as well. alumni, of course, like yourself, a 4-year player, now in the 5th year. You were there all 4 years to start the program. You work it out. You have the incredible season. And who knew you'd still be here in your 5th year, huh? Working with the program.
They can't get rid of me, Jay. I'm just happy to be here, be a part of the program. It was such a positive thing in my life. I'd like to contribute still in any way I can. There's a lot of old ghosts from Westbrook's past in here tonight, rooting on the team.
And a tough loss in the ladies' game tonight. You guys played well, but UNE had a little bit more going down the stretch. You guys look like you're tired.
Yeah, that's definitely a key factor for the women's team. We're limited in numbers this year, Jay, so we have to really work on team conditioning. UNE had a lot more players. They can go into their bench a lot more. They really wore us down towards the end. So we have to go back to practice tomorrow. Really start getting these girls whipped into shape, because we can't afford to let it up, especially when we're in the game that close to let conditioning be a factor.
32-19 the score. Westbrook College with the lead and the basketball.
Just under 6 minutes left.
See if they can get it inside. Looks like
they're trying to call, it's an isolation play for Derek Vogel, which is usually when they call the number 3 or 4, it's usually for an individual player. It doesn't usually work against a zone that UNE was playing. It's better off with a man-on-man when Derek or someone, either 4 or 5 man, has a mismatch. They usually like to get the isolation.
UNE steals the long pass, and then the long pass intended down, knocked out of bounds by Davies.
Eric Workin, number 35, back in for Westbrook. Replaces Aaron McClure.
Cole with a nice cut to the hoop. Gets an easy 2.
Not enough talking out there for Westbrook. That shouldn't happen.
Lennon drives, leaves for Vogel. Vogel up and in.
Good penetration by Andy, a good dish. Big expectations for Lennon this year. He's a junior. He has a big role to fill. He's got to get Westbrook in its offense.
Harris pulls up off the window and in. 34-23. Davies fakes, jumps in. Won't go down. His first shot, and he doesn't get the foul called. He was looking for it. And Chris Cody now works against Andy Lennon. Harris in trouble.
Defense, good pressure defense.
Spinney from the corner, no good. Cole the board.
Box out. They play great defense for 30 seconds, and then they'll box out for a rebound. That's gotta hurt.
Kuhn, long rebound. Vogel stuffed, and they'll call the jump ball.
UNE starting to pick it up a little bit. Westbrook's looking a little tired. You can't let up on UNE. I remember last year we came down here, played them up by 18. They're a well-coached team by Coach Cody. You can never let up.
Arrow favors the Wildcats. They inbound on top to Vogel, leads for Webb. Webb pulls up on the baseline. In and out.
Stan Webb enters the game along with Ben Willoughby. They replace Bob Davies and Andy Lennon. They're going with a bigger lineup right now.
Nice job working.
That's one thing Eric Workin can add. Eric can add, he's a big person and got a large wingspan, but he can also be a little bit mobile.
Cody with Webb on him, falls down, able to get it back out on top for Watson. Cross court for Cole. Cole.
Someone's got a hand in the face there.
Long shot.
Rebound Vogel.
McDonald misses.
Ball reversed back to Vogel. Ooh.
Vogel off his feet.
Turns it over. Didn't really have anybody to pass it to. I think Derek got caught in midair, whether to shoot or make a pass. Winds up turning it over.
36-25.
Just about 3 minutes left in the first half.
Cody can shoot from long range. He takes a bomb.
Ooh.
In and out.
In and out.
Vogel, a nice rebound. Long court pass for Workin. Goes up, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
I don't think Eric saw Stan Webb, his teammate, up the court a little bit. Stan would have had an easy 2. But as it is, Eric Workin took it hard to the hole. He was shooting 2 foul shots.
Mike Lee checks in to the Westbrook lineup, getting his first call of the evening.
Replaces Gary Kuhn, a senior out of Perth Amboy, New Jersey.
A Jersey boy. A very solid opening game versus Atlantic Union. Kuhn, 16 points, 2 threes, good floor game.
Eric Workin makes both at the line. Westbrook now leads 38-25 with 2:45 remaining in the first half.
Harris with Workin on him.
There goes that pressure defense again.
Gadbois pulls up, leaves it for Cody, back for Gadbois. Gadbois misses the bunny.
Ooh.
Rebound Workin. Gadbois with a nice steal from behind. They get him for a reach foul.
UNE can't afford to miss those layups.
Jay Harper along with Paul Peterson. Steve Poulos working the camera tonight on the Westbrook College Television Network. Workin 1-1. Gets the bonus. 39-25. Wildcats by 14. Misses the second.
Unfriendly roll for Eric on that one.
Harris goes down low. McCarthy kicks it back for Harris. Spinney drives base.
Ooh, nice strong move by Aaron McDonald.
Actually, McDonald on the drive and uses that strong left hand and cuts it to 12.
3-point play, picks it up. Bob Davies going to enter the game again. Replaces Eric Workin.
Full court pressure now by UNE. We're in for Davies. Davies gets knocked down from behind, no call. And then the refs let the UNE bench and players make the call for him.
Bob's got to come to the ball a little bit stronger than that. He just gave up position and let UNE tip it off his leg.
McDonald from behind the arc. No good. Rebound
Ooh.
tipped up and in. Billy Harris.
That was a nice play by Billy Harris.
It's now a 9-point game.
Bob Davies is getting a little bit of frustration.
Full court pressure starting to work for UNE. 2 turnovers in a row.
Now
Foul on Davies, and they'll shoot 1-1.
Misses the first of 2 shots.
10th team foul. Gets them the 2 shots. 1 of 2. And it's 39-31. Webb the pull-up. Gets the nice roll.
Good body control by Stan. He could have easily picked up the offensive foul there. This shows you what type of athlete Stan Webb is.
Willoughby gets back just in time, makes a steal. Davies gets stripped from behind.
I got a little carried away there.
Lee with a nice reach in, and they call him for the foul. Looked like he got all ball. And McDonald will shoot 2.
I forget where I am sometimes, Jay. So used to being a fan or on the bench. Can't scream in that microphone when you're in the announcer's booth.
So conditioned too to be a cheerleader on the bench as well for Coach Graffam.
That's right. Everybody cheers for Coach Graffam.
McDonald misses the first. Minute 37 to go in the first half. 41-31. Make it 2. 41-32, Wildcats. And again, pressure. And Vogel has to...
seems to be having some problems with the full court press. Need a timeout, and hopefully they'll put in their press breaker right now. I see Andy Lennon's coming back into the game. They really need someone who wants to have the ball in this situation, and Andy's their man.
Let's check in again with Coach Graffam in the timeout huddle.
You didn't even look. Stan, you've got to flash in the middle, right? And don't take the ball on the backboard, first off. Get off to the side and make the pass in here, right? Okay? Now, you're going to be here. If you get the ball, I don't want you to dribble first. I want you to try to pass first, ball reverse, and then attack the thing, right? And listen, you understand, down here, take our time, because the clock's in our favor right now. So let's do this. Let's run down. Let's go into X. Okay, we'll go X. What do they got here?
But if we break it, do you want to see?
Yeah, if we got a layup, we're going to do it. But if not, we're going to go X. Okay. Now, and the other thing is this: I don't want dribble penetration. We gave up a freaking layup last time down here, right? Okay. Now come on, keep going. Come on, guys. Let's go.
That's Ron Crosby providing us with that courtside timeout. See what Coach Graffam's thinking, how the team's gonna adjust to this full court pressure by UNE.
Looks like Ron's put on a few pounds though since last season.
I think that's pretty much common for all the seniors who just graduated from Westbrook. For the exception of a couple of people, me and Ron definitely have gained 15 pounds.
The Fab Five?
The Fab Five. No longer Fab.
Putting on a few good pounds. Vogel inbounds for Lennon. Lennon trying to go back. The ball tipped on the floor, but Lennon comes up with it. But now has to worry about getting across the timeline in 10 seconds. Webb in trouble. Long pass, and there's Vogel. Cross for Lee. Lee steps behind the line. No good. Tipped up off the glass. And coming out of there is Chris Cody.
Oh, they got to get back on D.
Spinny.
A little short, but there again, no one to rebound. I think rebounding is going to be a team emphasis this year for Westbrook. They need to realize that it's got to be a team effort to rebound. They don't really have someone in the middle that can grab 15 to 20 rebounds a night.
They miss Vogel wide open, and Spinney will try it again. Misses badly again.
That's uncommon to see Byron Spinney missed by that much. He's a senior with a...
Traveling called on Andy Lennon. Full court pressure, raising a havoc. But much like the Biddeford Tigers used to do under Coach Ron Cody, if they can get away with those slap reach fouls, then they're a great pressing team. And right now it looks like they're getting away with a bump and the knock, and it's causing Westbrook College a lot of problems. Westbrook College trying a little pressure of their own.
I'm not sure. That might have been a walk a little bit. Good ball fake, I guess, by number 45.
Again, the Wildcats with numbers. Vogel to the glass. Count it. 43-34, 25 seconds left in the half.
Chris Cody bringing the ball up for UNE, son of Ron, head coach.
UNE looking for the last shot, down to 7. They got to go to work. Spinney, pull up. The runner just off the back of the rim, no good. And that concludes the first half here in Biddeford at the Campus Center at UNE. The Westbrook College Wildcats lead 43-34. We'll take a break, come back with halftime right after this. Jay Harper along with Paul Peterson, cameraman Steve Poulos. Westbrook Wildcats leading 43-34 at the half. And the word is from the Wildcats sideline, Nate Estee out for the game, badly sprained ankle. don't think he'll be able to go in the second half. And right now, Esty, 9 for 9 on the season. He was 7 for 7 in his first game, 2 for 2 in this game before he went down with the ankle injury. And they're going to miss him down inside the paint, Paul.
The surprising is the scoring from Nate is a plus. What Nate does best is bang with the other team's big person, really fights for positioning and gets a lot of rebounds for Westbrook.
They need him to match up with Lenny Cole. Of course, Cole, the big guy, works good on the boards as UNE inbounds to start the second half.
Talked to Coach Johnson right before the second half. He says they got to focus more on breaking pressure, team rebounding.
Nice pass inside for Spinney. Cole out on top gets the assist, and Webb got caught not looking back at the ball, and it's 43-36. UNE comes out in man defense.
Looks like Westbrook's trying to run its half-court offense a little bit to start off the second half.
Willoughby starts in place of Esty to start the second half. Willoughby, Wernigan, Webb, Vogel, and Lennon. Lennon misses from long range. Wildcats were led in that first half by Vogel. He had 15. In and out.
Ooh.
Rebound.
Oh, good defense by Eric Wernigan.
Wernigan says, get that shot out of here. Cody on the pull-up.
Oh, nice touch by Cody.
I don't know if he called the glass, but he'll take it. And UNE within 5.
Good ball reversal.
Come up short. Wernigan fights for the board. Chris Cody rips it out of there.
That's where they missed Nate Esty right there.
UNE with a chance to cut it to 3. Nice inside pass. Spinney gets the men up, and he'll draw the foul.
Miscommunication by Westbrook on that play. Eric Wernigan didn't know who he had to guard, and resulted in a foul.
Spinney had only 3 points in that first half, a 1 long bomb shot, which is no surprise there, but he missed 4 or 5 others. And collects 2 quick ones early and a chance to add 2 more now with 2 free throws here. Second half starting like the women's game, where Wildcats built the nice first half lead and immediately start the second half. UNE started cutting into the lead.
You're bringing up bad memories early, Jay. Byron Spinney, though, he's very much a streak shooter. Once he gets into a rhythm, it's hard to stop him. So Westbrook's got to continue putting the pressure on.
Vogel, the pull-up, gets the nice thing, and wait a minute. It looked like it was going in anyway, but Willoughby up and over the rim, knocks it home. They'll call offensive goaltending. No basket. 43-38 as Spinney missed both free throws.
That's good effort by Ben Willoughby, just a freshman. They expect good things out of him in the next couple of years.
Ball tipped by Wernigan. Webb trying to get to it, can't. Davies comes in replacing Webb.
Oh, that's a bit of a quick whistle.
Have to wonder about that call. Especially when they've been letting them play so much throughout this contest. All of a sudden, Lennon gets the little touch foul. He played with Andy last year. Is he a trash talker of sorts down on the floor? Does he work the other guy? Looked like in the first game he had a lot to say with
he had a mouthful to say. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. He's from Melrose. But me and Andy were played 2 different positions on the court, so I couldn't hear what he had to say to his opposing players too much.
McCarthy hits from outside, and it's 43-40. Vogel, and they'll call the foul, I believe, on McCarthy.
Westbrook has definitely slowed their pace down this second half, Jay. I'm not sure if that's necessarily their style. I think they're best at running it.
Davies in for Willoughby. He's hit from behind by Cole, and
that's good strength by Ben. Really held off the defender, made him come over the back with the foul.
Of course, talking about Lennon from Melrose, not Melrose Place. Melrose, Mass.
Not Melrose on Fox.
He's looking for that job, but he hasn't got it yet.
Who wouldn't, Jay?
UNE goes zone now.
Oh.
Vogel, pull up, bang.
Eric Working's lucky that he didn't turn the ball over there. He's got to protect that ball a little bit better. Ball fake and then make the pass.
Vogel now with 17 points.
Westbrook's got to get a stop here. UNE's coming out the second half here and been able to do pretty much whatever they wanted on offense. Here they go. Air ball by
Vogel, the pull up. No good. Davies has a shot at it. Can't come up with a loose ball. Kuhn comes in. Willoughby sits down.
good penetration by Aaron McDonald there. Westbrook College players on defense were a little bit out of position, and he drew the foul.
Inside for Spinney, the old time running one-handed hook.
The Lou Alcindor move, known as Prima Abdul-Jabbar.
I think that was more like Tommy Heinsohn hook. He didn't have the beauty of Alcindor. It was ugly, but it went in. Kuhn from the corner. Gets hit, they don't call it. Rebound McClure.
Loses it.
Long pass McDonald. Rebound up and in. McCarthy. And it's 45-44. The Knights within one. And a timeout now by Westbrook College. And they certainly need to regroup. And we'll see if Coach Graffam now can get his troops back together.
Let me see this thing. Now, I tell you what, our defense is horrible. I mean, they're doing everything we want. I thought that we made a commitment out here to defense. We haven't, our offense is going to come, but all we're doing is giving up friggin' layups. And when we're not talking, we're not getting in people's faces, we're not making them work. If you're tired, I'll take you out, because, I mean, this is ridiculous. Throw out of one time. Now, that's what I want to do. Let's go right into pro, and I want to get the ball inside. Everybody got it? Inside. Set a good hard screen and then go here, right? Come on now, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Well, obviously, Coach Graffam trying to motivate his players in the defense, but right now it seems like the officials are really watching a different game than we are from up here.
One thing Jim Graffam likes to do, he likes to play run and gun offense, but he also likes to get it done on the defensive end. And obviously, like he said during that timeout, Westbrook hasn't been able to pick it up on that side of the court.
Just in that last series alone, Kuhn looked like he got hit on the three-point attempt, and then McClure looked like he got knocked from behind when the ball got taken away. Davies leans in. And he gets the foul called out on top.
Well, there goes a little payback, Jay. That looked like Bob Davies was just a little bit maybe out of control there, and we got a payback call.
UNE's really guarded him tightly, knowing his prowess and long bomb shooting from high school days.
He was highly recruited, one of the top players in the state coming out of high school. So Bob's going to get the respect on defense from opposing teams. It's going to be a growing year for Bob Davies. He's going to learn that a lot of teams respect him, and that's going to frustrate him somewhat.
Misses two. Wildcats still with just a 1-point lead.
Good effort by Derek Vogel there.
Kuhn pulls up, short. Tip, loose. Vogel comes up with a loose ball.
Going to start to settle things down. Things were getting a little out of control there. Westbrook College is going to set up the half-court offense. And
Vogel fakes, comes in, pulls up. Short, goes for his own board, can't come up with it. Chris Cody does a great job on the offensive, defensive glass.
Oh, what an athletic play by Aaron McClure. McCarthy a little bit upset by that. I think he's a little embarrassed too. He went in, he thought he had a layup, and Aaron McClure came out of nowhere to swat it back into the 5th row.
McCarthy, a senior, he gets it put back in his face by a freshman, and he comes out yelling at McClure. Should have been the other way around, if anything. Donald in trouble. Gets it off for Cody, back for Cole. Chance for the Knights to take the lead. It'll be their first in the entire contest. From the opening tip-off, they trailed 6-0. Cole drives the paint, goes up short. Vogel the rebound.
Definitely Westbrook College picks up the defensive intensity on that possession.
Blocking foul, and they'll say no before the shot. Foul will be on Chris Cody.
They played 26 seconds of hard defense on the other end, and then which forced a bad shot, and they were able to penetrate, get the ball up quickly for Andy Lennon shooting 2 foul shots.
4th team foul on UNE here in the second half. 14-14 to go in the contest. Wildcats clinging to that 1-point lead.
Eric Workman comes in the game for Bob Davies. That's their 3 out of bounds play, where the inbounder comes back.
Lob pass goes in for Vogel. He's got it. Goes up.
Oh, nice
gets
body
grabbed
control.
and hit. No call, but he gets the bucket. And the Wildcats back up by 3, 47-44. Westbrook College.
Good defense.
Been working, falling back, throws it away. Westbrook College has only scored 4 points in nearly 7 minutes here in the second half. Cody from behind the arc, no good.
Well, someone's got to box out there.
Watson, what a job.
He wanted that hoop. Went up for the offensive rebound.
Kuhn will try one from downtown.
There you go.
It's in the hole.
Trifecta, baby.
50-46. Very much the game we expected. Vogel the steal. Goes up. Jams it, baby. Timeout called by UNE. And that's the effort the Wildcats need to spark themselves. And Vogel provides it, along with Gary Kuhn.
That's just a little sampling of what Derek Vogel can do, Jay. Big things are expected of him this year, and tonight he's been no disappointment.
Coming off his 28.8 rebound game against Atlantic Union, already into the 20 points for tonight with still 12:49 to go. And Westbrook College struggling the first part of the second half. 7 minutes into it, they only had 4 points, but now they explode for a quick 6 and got their lead back up to 6. 52-46, and looking at that scoring in the first half, again, Vogel had 15, weren't getting 11, but only 7 players getting into the scoring for Coach Graffam, and I think he'd like to see a little more spread out scoring, a little more coming from his bench. The Knights were able to get 12 points off the bench. Billy Harris led them with 8 coming off the bench, and Watson had a bucket, as did Trottier, and then McDonald had 7 in the first half, McCarthy 6, Spinney the 3, as we said, and Lenny Cole also had 6 points. But now things starting to heat up, and this game probably go right down to the wire with one team taking a 3 at the buzzer. And great crowd on here and very loud gymnasium.
Westbrook College fans and UNE fans both well turned out and in attendance for tonight's game.
Full court pressure by the Wildcats. UNE breaks the press. Nice dish down to Cole. Cole up and in.
UNE just basically went through that full court pressure like it wasn't even there.
Working way downtown, in and out. Cole rips down the board. Long pass, looking for Harris. Can't control it. And the turnover right back to Westbrook College. Lenny Cole played for Lawrence, standout in both football and basketball. Kuhn, a bomb, bang!
That's why Gary Kuhn's out there. He can provide that spark, can shoot it from, he's dangerous from any spot on the court.
He's from the furthest away from Westbrook College, and he takes the shots the furthest away. Long-range shot, no good. Tipped up, no good.
Good fight by Ben Willoughby.
And they're going to say it stays at this end. Willoughby, good effort. Couldn't control it. (55-48). Wildcats with a 7-point lead. UNE with the ball underneath their own basket.
Oh, good denial defense. Oh,
can he catch up to it? Yes, he can. Dish down for Workin, goes in.
Oh, there's got to be a call on that one. A lot of contact. I guess the referees had a better angle than I did.
And again, Andy Lennon making it happen. Quick, aggressive, in-your-face basketball. Lennon will never give up territory.
Coach Graffam's got to like this defensive intensity right now.
Oh, the blocking foul called on Willoughby. That'll be the team's fourth. 11:32 to go, second half. Wildcats have scored 8 straight. Inside Cole, answers. 57-50.
That kind of play makes Coach Graffam lose even more hairs that he can't afford to.
Call is off, I guess, UNE. I thought I heard him say jump balls, but I didn't see him look to the arrow. Kuhn inbounds on top for Lennon. Vogel fakes, drives, goes up, gets hammered, and they'll go off. Derek Vogel. Vogel, boisterous and upset. Definitely got a lot of ball, but the bodies were meshed against one another. There was some contact. UNE now back. Cody, errant pass, and Workin gets run over, no call. Here comes Kuhn, and they'll call the foul on Watson.
That portion of the game looked a little bit like football than basketball. A lot of bodies on the floor going for the loose ball.
Workin got up looking for the railroad tracks. He said, wait a minute, I didn't think there was a train running through here. Anyone who hasn't come out to see a small college basketball game in the state of Maine, they're missing something. This is just a pure joy to watch. Davies will no, loses it, gets it back. Leaves
Nice
it for
pass.
Willoughby. Willoughby hammered from behind, he'll shoot 2. Foul will be on Gadboy's number 11. Well, maybe you can answer this one, Paul. Where is Palermo, Maine?
You're asking a person from Queens, New York, where Palermo, Maine is. No, I guess that's up by Eastern Millinocket,
There you go.
wherever that is.
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I meant to ask Ben that after last game.
Well, Ben Willoughby is definitely representing Palermo, Maine, and his community very well tonight. Only a freshman, big things to expect from him.
He makes them both. 59-50. Chardia with Kuhn all over him. Kuhn doesn't look very fast, but he's deceptive. And he's tough as well. McDonald with a hard drive, draws the foul.
Gotta like his game. He takes it inside strong and is able to finish or draws contact, puts him on the line to shoot 2.
McDonald, a 6'4" junior from Millinocket, Maine. Kuhn and Willoughby take a breather. Webb and Aaron McClure back in.
Aaron McClure and Corey McClure, the first brother tandem to join the Westbrook College Wildcats. It's definitely the true meaning of a family atmosphere at Westbrook College.
Corey unable to go because of a bad back. Esty went down midway through the first half, sprained ankle, out for the game. Vogel fakes, steps back. Oh, that is just pretty to watch. 2 more for Vogel. They call Stan Webb on the foul.
A little too much pressure by Stan that time. Picks up the foul.
Vogel's the complete package, no doubt about it. Got the inside game, the outside game. The best body control I've seen on any player in this area. Webb could have been called for another one. They let that one go.
Yeah, Derek brings a lot of weapons to the table.
Spinney now pushing off hard, and they don't call it.
Good pressure defense by Westbrook right now.
Actually, that's McDonald with a spinning arm.
Another foul on Stan Webb. That's his 4th.
(61-51). Chance for UNE to cut it to 8. McDonald struggled at the free throw line the last couple of trips. Gets the first one to roll in.
Wasn't quite sure about it though. He was ready to follow it up.
Kindly roll again.
Hometown, home gym. You get those kind of rolls in your home gym.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Westbrook College's basketball. Webb has to sit down with the 4 personals. Lennon comes in, out of control, and they'll call the over-the-back foul on Aaron McClure.
Andy Lennon definitely didn't have his legs underneath him to take that shot. Went in off balance, and Aaron McClure called with the fouls over the back. UNE's going to be shooting 1-on-1.
Watson, a 6'7" junior from Falmouth, Massachusetts, down on the Cape. Misses the free throw, but they get their rebound and chance to get a deuce anyway. McDonald, and McClure gets called for the blocking foul. Willoughby will quickly check in for McClure. And McDonald now starting to find his stroke from the free throw line. 3 in a row. 61-54. Westbrook College has led from start to finish.
Oh. Good defense by UNE.
Tough call on Werngen.
Picks up the offensive, but it's a good call.
And now Trotter will shoot 2 free throws, 10th team foul, so into the added bonus.
UNE's making a living right now off the foul line. We haven't mentioned Byron Spinney's name too much tonight. That must mean Westbrook College is definitely focused on him to shut him down.
Well, he's had a poor shooting night, and Coach Cody has had him on the bench for the last 6 or 7 minutes. They call the kick on McDonald as he had the steal and almost the bucket. 61-57 now.
Westbrook College is a little bit frazzled right now with this press breaker. I mean, the full court pressure by UNE.
3-on-2, they drop it for Vogel. Vogel brings it back out. Willoughby, the turnaround, short. Watson, the rebound. McDonald from behind the arc.
It's good.
It's in the hole. 61-60.
UNE is always going to be there. Always going to come back. Well-coached, well-poised team with some good leadership. Westbrook College has got to get back under control. Find an offense, find the groove again. Andy Lennon's right now settling the team down.
Vogel bumped, and the foul will be on Trottier. Vogel will shoot 2. The Wildcats have never trailed in this one, and this is the second time here in the second half that UNE has come within 1. They did at 44-43, and then Westbrook College ignited and answered and built their lead back up to 9 and then 10, and now the charge again by the Knights. See if Westbrook College has the answer again. Vogel makes the first, puts them up by 2. (63-60). Donald playing the point. Willoughby on him.
It's uncommon to see a big man like that have such good ball handling skills. McDonald must really be working on his dribbling in practice. Oh, that's a bad call. Ron McCarthy was on the ground already. Andy Lennon trying to break the pressure. And McCarthy picked up an offensive foul, laying on his back.
And Andy Lennon said just that to the official. He was on the floor, and I was coming out of there, and you blow the whistle.
Offensive player has just as much right to be there as the defensive player.
Well, it's good to see, Paul, that you're able to say that, too.
Nice move by Neil Trottier.
It is back to a 1-point game. Kuhn in traffic, leaves for Lennon. Gets away with a walk. Kuhn all alone at the top.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, it's in the hole as Kuhn serves up another tray and puts the Wildcats back on top by 4, 66-62.
They got to get a defensive stop here, though, Jay. Got to pick it up a notch to make sure tell UNE that they can't come back into the game.
Donald drives, fakes, pulls up. Got it. Nice job. They got Willoughby open. Willoughby up. Hit. No call. Long pass down. McClure steals it.
He needs help. There he goes. He finds Andy Lennon.
Inside Vogel. Got the position. Gets hammered. No call again. Oh, my. Back comes McDonald. Blocked, and they call a foul the other way. And now McClure to the ground, clutching the knee.
Oh, don't like to see that happen to any player.
Boy, I'm telling you, that to me looked like a clean block at this end, and the other end looked like there was a lot of contact. We don't get a whistle.
Got to give a lot of credit to Lenny Cole, though, for stepping up. Derek Vogel made a power move, and Cole stepped up to the defensive end. The referees didn't see it. Good effort on Cole's part.
McClure still down. Westbrook College can ill afford to lose another player. Already without Corey McClure and Nate Estee. And Webb in foul trouble. He has 4 personals, and I'm not sure Werkin might have 4 as well. 7:18 to play, second half. Wildcats lead 68-64. Jay Harper along with Paul Peterson on the Westbrook College Television Network. And this thing is really heating up.
It's a ball game.
Coach Graffam now will send out Kuhn, Werntgen, Davies, Vogel, and Willoughby.
I think this game is a good example of what to expect from the state of Maine college teams this year. And we're going to get a good taste of that at the state of Maine tournament up at Colby College coming January. The Elite Eight, as it's called now, going to showcase the top 8 players in the eight teams in the state of Maine, and it's going to be a good showcase for the colleges and great basketball for the state of Maine.
Get a look at some of the crowd across the way here at the campus center at UNE. It's a gorgeous facility built back in February of 1988. Coach Ron Cody in his 3rd season now with the Wildcats. Coach Graffam and his staff of Mike Johnson, John Tolan, and Bruce Bowers in their 5th season. The program only 5 years old, and they've been there since the inception. Looking at the Wildcats' upcoming schedule at St. Joe's of Vermont this coming Sunday. What's that on Saturday? The 3rd, I believe.
It's this Saturday, Jay.
Saturday.
That's a doubleheader. The men and women both will be out in Vermont playing St. Joe's. Looks like Aaron McClure is back on his feet. That's a real scare. Westbrook College just got real lucky, and looks like he's going to be okay.
And then they're back home on the 5th, a Monday evening, to play Maine Farmington, a game we'll be covering. And right now, this one's still very much in the balance. A lot of lives hanging in the balance. Little Jackson Brown out there right now. McDonald gets 2. And he's getting a friendly roll up there in that rim. I think he's clanging one off every part of the rim and got it to fall on his free throws. This time he takes care of it. Doesn't need the rim. And it's 68-66. Davies goes for Vogel.
Oh,
Vogel tipped it from behind, and
that's where the bench has got to come into play. They got to tell Derek that there's a man following him and yell man on, because just can't afford those type of turnovers.
Byron Spinney back in, and a chance for UNE to tie or take the lead. They go for the lead. Long by Cody. With the rebound, McCarthy. Up, no good. The ball tipped, and it'll stay down at UNE's end. 6:50 to go. It's 68-66.
Team rebounding. They focus in on practice, I know. They haven't shown much tonight, though.
Spinney will take it. Chance for the lead. Way off. Will be the rebound. Vogel now. Pulls up. Goes for Kuhn. Kuhn. Short. McDonald gets the loose ball rebound and leaves it for Cody. Cody stolen by Werntgen.
Oh,
what
nice
a play.
athletic play
The lead
by
for
Aaron.
Vogel. Vogel. Count it.
Oh, that's his 2nd one of the night. Give credit to Eric Werken, though, to make that play possible.
What a great play by the 6'7" center. Oh, he's very agile out there.
They expect a lot from him, too. He's a 2nd semester freshman.
Nice tip. McDonald comes flying through, knocks it back up with the left hand. Vogel goes for Kuhn. Slows it down. Werntgen.
Oh,
Off balance, can't get it to go. McDonald the rebound and a little bit of trash talking and walks out. Leaves it for Cody. 70-68, another chance, and they'll go for the lead again.
Cole, in and out, rims it.
They don't want to tie, they want to take the 1-point lead. Davies throws it up. Oh! Davies got caught, was looking to pass. Couldn't do so. The man cut in the lane, in the passing lane, and he let it go. That's old Bob Cousy shot. 73-68. Call the foul on Davies.
I still can't believe what I just saw by Bob Davies. I think that was a pass to Ben Willoughby. Wanted to put it up a little bit right close to the rim, and I guess you can't get much closer than that.
Now, I really think he was looking to pass across to Willoughby. weren't in, or Willoughby in the passing lane got interrupted. He saw the player flashing in, and he was up in the air, so he had to let it go. And just let it go at the basket, drained it. NBN, nothing but nylon. Cole makes the first free throw. And the freshman takes a little jibing down there from Byron Spinney. Spinney walks and bumps him twice, very casually, so the referees don't say anything. And after 2 times, Davies finally came back and gave him a little bump.
Dangerous pass by Stan Webb right there. A floater.
5:14 remaining. Wildcats with a 73-70 lead. They have never trailed in this one. UNE has had numerous chances in the last couple of minutes to tie or take the lead. But Westbrook College has maintained, and a chance now for Vogel to put them back up by 5.
Definitely want Derek Vogel on the foul line at this point in the game. He's a leader now in his junior year. He expects to be at the foul line at this point in the game. He wants the ball.
I've been impressed how he's handled the pressure of, all the publicity and the fact that he's got to be the leader now. He is the leader, and he says, it doesn't bother me. I'm going to go out there and play my game and do what I do. And he's done it in his first 2 games in a big way.
Good pressure again by the Wildcats, force a turnover.
Good job by Lennon and Werngen. 5:03 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a listen in again to Coach Graffam and his staff and see what they have planned here for the last 5 minutes.
Listen, all right? We're going to, this is what we're going to do, all right? Now, everybody take a deep breath first time. It's been a great game. Let's continue to play hard. It's been that defense, though, that's got us back where we are. We got to continue to do that. Now, down here, this time, I want to run Kansas, okay? Kansas, all right? So, now, does everybody know what we're doing? Yeah. If you don't, you ask right now. Well, I don't care. Whoever's, you'll be on one side, right? And Derek will be on the other. Bob, you're up top of your screen, right? Okay, now, no problem. Now, you got 4 fouls. You got 4 fouls. Don't foul. After we score, right? If that doesn't work, you get the ball. We'll go pro. All right. We'll work that. But you have 4 traps. Yeah, exactly. And then down here, pick up the defense. Use your feet. Don't get caught reaching. Use your feet and box out. Only give them 1 shot. We got this game now. Now, I would imagine that they're going to go to some sort of half-court trap if I had to guess. All right. Here we go. Come on now. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Graffam looking for a trip to Oz. And a little Kansas on the play. Paul, what's that play designed for? New play this year, or you don't remember from last year?
New play this year, Jay. They transformed a lot of their offense. They're a lot quicker, got a lot more athletes. They got rid of the 5 seniors who were slow and non-athletic. So Kansas is a motion type of play, I would assume.
75-70, down under 4:50 to play in the game. Wildcats using the shot clock. It's down to 15. Vogel pulls up. Ooh. Shot blocked. Rebound comes to Werngen. He goes inside. Gets the kind roll off the backboard in front of the rim. It stays in, and the Wildcats have expanded their lead to 7.
Good heads-up play by Eric Werngen. Derek Vogel's shot was reflected, and he was there to pick it up and put it up strong.
Davies almost a steal, goes into the bleachers hard.
That's Westbrook College basketball right there. Going for every loose ball, never quit. Bob Davies is a perfect example of that.
Learning quickly, the young freshman. I think Vogel's had more shots blocked tonight than he will in an entire season. Amazing.
He's going to hear from his teammates tomorrow about that. But
Cody goes for Spinney. Drives in.
Ooh. A lot of contact on. Good move by Byron. Knows that his outside game hasn't been working too well tonight. Decides to put it on the floor and see if he can get some contact.
Foul called on Davies. Spinney will shoot 2. 77-70, 4:09 to go. Still a lot of basketball to be played. Kuhn will check back in. Davies will check out. Good effort for the freshman in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Byron Spinney out of Kittery, Maine. Makes them both. Webb goes cross court for Kuhn. Kuhn up and in. What beautiful ball movement by the Wildcats. 79-72.
That's a good trapping defense by UNE.
Cole fakes, drives, goes up, knocks down, working, and stays there for his own board. Puts it back up and in. Cole, very tough, physical player. Lennon. Call the walk on Lennon.
That does look like a step through. I'm not sure.
Hard to pick up which foot he established as the pivot. Long pass down. Webb can't get it, and there's an easy two for McCarthy, and it's 79-76. Back come the Knights. Kuhn, way downtown, short. Chris Cody, the long rebound. He goes deep, looking for Cole. Cole!
What a defensive effort by Eric Working.
Oh, and then what a play by Webb. A 2-on-1. The long Vogel. Boom! Baby, what a play.
That's a big swing, big swing.
McCarthy from long range, short. Webb the long rebound. Comes out of the pack, got numbers, goes to the hole, draws it, and he'll shoot two. Good job by Webb.
McCarthy thinking he had an easy two. Eric Working comes out of nowhere, makes the block. That's a huge 4-point turnaround because Westbrook College is able to get the ball, outlet it, and Andy Lennon floats a one up to Derek Vogel for an easy two. That's a huge play by Eric Working.
Well, we see Chris Cody throwing the long bombs, something I was used to seeing back in his high school days when he played quarterback for the Biddeford Tigers and led them to a state championship in his senior season. You can certainly air it out. He had Cole wide open. Cole, great job catching the ball and stopping to maintain it. Working, came flying from behind and just got that shot out of there. And you saw the great ball movement up the floor again by the Wildcats. Webb makes the first. Gets the roll, no. Rebound McDonald. 82-76, 6-point lead for the Wildcats with 2:45 to go. McDonald falls down, no foul. Leave it for Vogel. Vogel up, and they're gonna call an offensive foul. Vogel doesn't like it.
I think Derek has no reason to complain there. Neil Trottier got the good position, was there a couple seconds before Derek ran into him. It's a good call by the officials.
You gotta like seeing Vogel, though, getting upset as long as it's controlled anger and he gets right back in the thick of things, which I'm sure he will.
Don't want to hurt the team at this point. Oh.
Webb gets the steal, goes in, gets hammered, and finishes it. Oh, Stan Webb rising to the occasion.
Absolutely beautiful move by Stan. Able to pick Aaron McDonald off at half court, drive hard to the hoop and finish even with the hard foul.
(84-76), the lead is 8. 2:29 to go. Webb has a chance to make it 9. And he does. He gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way and then some. He earns it. And the Wildcats with a little bit of breathing room. Lennon on Trottier. Lob pass, McDonald. Cuts under, comes up short.
Nice
Webb
move,
the rebound. He's on the push. Leaves it for Kuhn. Kuhn up and under. Oh, baby. Wildcats on fire.
Doing what they do best, running up and down the floor. Playing good defense on the other end.
Long shot, Vogel the rebound, should look to slow it now. Minute 45 to go.
They're in the delay game right now.
87-76. They've built it to 11 with great defense and great push, and Stan Webb, really the guy that made it happen out there in the last couple of minutes. Lennon with Trottier on him. Double team comes, the reach foul from behind, and Kuhn will bury one from behind the arc anyway.
He doesn't even need to practice either.
What a brilliant ball game by both clubs. And every time UNE came charging back, Westbrook College had a little something left and a little more as they put it in overdrive. And right now it looks like they should be able to hold on to this one. Of course, Cody and Spinney still out there.
UNE is not gonna quit.
Lennon makes the first. You know, we've been contracted by Westbrook College to cover these games, and I'm very happy to be part of this. And Webb, the save. Oh, man. Everything that kid touches now is working for the Wildcats. But we're going to cover a 12-16 game schedule, both women's and men's, and very happy to be part of this. And this game here, so close to our backyard, of course, we're out of the Saco Orchard Beach area. We told Coach Jim Graffam and the staff, we do this one for nothing, because we just wanted to come down and cover, because they've come up with a lot of games that they want us to cover, and they're paying some good dollars. But I'm glad I made that decision, because what a game. What a treat to be down here and this crowd on hand, and what a game. Coach Graffam said, I think the only time I beat Coach Ron Cody in a game that I coached against him was last year at home. Shot clock at 15. Wildcats got a lot of time to use. Nice cross-court pass. Kuhn will take it, try to put the nail in the coffin. Gary Kuhn, oh, baby, does he ever. And another. It's in the hole.
Gary has never seen a shot he didn't like to take.
Cody cannot find the range from outside. He has just had a tough long-range shooting night. And Vogel, the long rebound, gets it up floor, and this one is in the W column for the Wildcats. They will move to 2-0. Lennon does his curly kneel out there and draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2 more. Oh, you love to see that. And I remember that last year. You're going to be familiar with that. A lot of games I got to go to at the end of your brilliant career last season and your great run. Kuhn would do the same thing. Late in a game, you're up by like 6 or 8. He gets that 3, cues it up, and just buries it.
It takes the wind out of many opponents. Gary Kuhn has done that his whole career. Definitely finishes off the game, takes the last breath out of the opponents. You got to give a lot of credit to UNE, though. They're going to be here all year. They're going to fight, and this is a true testament to what they can do. Westbrook College faces UNE 2 more times this year, and this is going to be a good psychological edge to have coming into this game down here in this crowd to come away with a victory.
Spinney, UNE should just, Westbrook should just let them take it, and they do. 91-78. Vogel. And now just look to dribble it out.
Make sure he make crisp passes.
Burgess into the lineup, and he'll draw the foul, and Westbrook will love to see that. Give Steve a chance to shoot a couple of free throws.
Steve Burgess is a big part of this team. He might not play a lot of minutes during the game time, but during practice, Steve is one of the best shooters on our team, and he means a lot. He's really a team player. He never complains, and that's just one of the assets to having a successful team is those players that don't see a lot of minutes but still provide a lot of positive things for the team as a whole.
Burgess. Back rims the second, but it falls in for him.
That's testament to all his hard work. He deserves that to drop.
92-78. Chris Cody going coast to coast, won't go down. As UNE has just run into a drought here in the last couple of minutes. You got to give Westbrook College a lot of credit to win this one without Corey McClure and Nate Estee, and Aaron McClure going down late as well. But you also got to give a lot of credit to UNE for staying in this one, having poor outside shooting nights from both Spinney and Chris Cody. A couple of guys who can really shoot long bomb shot. They didn't have it tonight, but they hung tough.
They got to feel pretty happy considering that the poor shooting from the outside, because on most nights, Byron Spinney's going to provide that spark that makes their game a complete offense.
Great crowd on hand for both teams, and a lot of them start to file out of the campus center at UNE. Burgess struggling from the free throw line, of course sitting there for 40 minutes. He deserves a little time to warm up. Long pass down, Chris Cody, the pull up behind the arc, still won't go down for him. Loose ball fought for, and McDonald gets it at the buzzer. Final score, Westbrook College Wildcats 93, the University of New England Knights 80.
Great game. Great game. Congratulations to Westbrook College, Coach Graffam, John Tolan, Coach Johnson, Coach Bowers, and the whole team.
Just a great effort and a great night for both these teams, and was every bit as good as we thought it would be. And Westbrook College having enough at the end to outlast UNE, and they go to 2-0 on the season. The Knights fall to 0-2. And a great performance by a lot of players. We'll mention them when we come back. We'll take a break, be back with our wrap-up, final stats right after this.
Welcome back to the Campus Center at UNE. Our final score, the Wildcats 93, the Knights 80. Jay Harper being joined by assistant coach Mike Johnson. Mike, in that second half, you came out a little slow, and UNE had a nice run at you 2 or 3 times. They got within 1. They had chances to tie, chances to go ahead. They couldn't do it. It seemed every time you had the answer. You guys got to be pleased with this win at their building.
Well, yeah, one of that especially with the things you just mentioned, the fact that we were ready to fold 3 or 4 times and we responded very well. And the disappointing thing about that is it's almost though we waited till we got to the panic stage before we kicked our defense back in. We have a real intense, real hard-nosed defense, and when we play it right, we go on runs like that. Thank God they came when they did tonight.
Now, of course, 3 of your inside players hurt in this one. Of course, Corey McClure didn't play. He was out with the back injury, and then Aaron gets hurt late, and Nate Essie goes down with an ankle injury. Your low post position, of course, which you coach, in a little bit of a disarray right now.
Right. Well, you know, those injuries are part of the game. Unfortunately, when you get 3 of them in the same night, you know, that obviously causes problems. I don't think, certainly Aaron's isn't real serious. Corey's is a back injury. Hopefully we can get him back. We don't play again until Saturday, which is a big help. But let's not take anything away. We played Derek. We had to use Derek inside a little bit. Ben Willoughby played very well. He's a freshman who's really coming, as well as Eric Work. And those guys, you know, picked up the slack and did well. We're going to miss those guys, but I think we can get them back by Saturday.
Once again, Derek Vogel leading the way, 31 points. Just a tremendous night for him. Can you expect this from him every night?
Well, one of the things about Derek is he's always been capable of really leading us. And because when we now that Paul's gone, who had been our scoring leader, and with Derek stepped up and said, I want to be the man. And you can see it in his eyes. And today, midway through the second half, you could see him starting to talk to people, saying, give me the ball, give me the ball. And every time he caught it, he did something good with it.
Now, who gets credit for waking up Stan Webb? Having a terrible game, Martin, foul trouble, and a lot of things go on. Last 5 minutes, he just comes roaring and comes alive and really helps you guys to the W. Yeah,
well, I'm not sure. Stan's that kind of player. You know, he's very explosive. I just was talking to his dad. I said, Stan was horrible till the last 5 minutes, and he said, horrible? I was hiding my head. So obviously, you know, Stan woke it up in time and really got us going. He's that way. He's very explosive, very athletic, and he picked the right time to turn it on today. We do look for him to be a little more consistent than he was.
Now, 2-0, you got to be happy with that start. What do you look for in the next couple of games?
Well, we've got St. Joe's at St. Joe's, Vermont, at Rutland, Vermont this weekend, and they're a conference team, so it's very big. They're usually real scrappy. I don't think they're very big. We'll find out. Then from there, we go with Green Mountain and Farmington next week. 2 huge games, both at home. So we'll be glad to get home after being over here, of course, and then in Vermont. So we're home next week, Green Mountain, Farmington. After that, we got a couple of games, a couple more, Castleton and Linden State, and then we got St. Joe's. So first semester looks tough, but we'll have fun.
He's done his homework. He remembers the entire schedule.
Well, you got it, Leonard. Hey, we've been talking about this one all summer long. UNE away, second game of the year. If we win that one, we'll be all right.
All right. Congratulations, Coach. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Being joined by Stan Webb. And Stan, tough game for most of the contest. The last 5 minutes, you come alive, you're stealing the ball, assists, scoring some points. What happened in that final 5 minutes, and what got you going?
Well, Coach Graffam just told me to calm down, play within myself. I just, sometimes I go back to the way I played in high school at Mount Ararat, and just had to play within myself.
Now, you got into foul trouble in this one. Do you think the referees called this one a little tight?
Well, I think there was a lot of banging going on in there. They let everything go, but I think it was fairly equal both ways, so you can't complain.
Well, you got to be happy with this win down here at UNE. Of course, they're a tough team, well-coached team, and they made a lot of runs at you in the second half, and your teammates and yourself certainly had the answers.
Yeah. Well, we just, we're a young team. We're still coming together. We're getting to know each other, and eventually we'll gel and we'll be a really good team. I think we compete with anybody in the state just about.
All right, Stan Webb, 8 points, and of course, great play in that final 5 minutes. Once again, the final score, 93-80. The Westbrook College Wildcats move to 2-0. We'll take a break, be back with a final wrap right after this. Welcome back for the final time at the Campus Center at UNE. Jay Harper with you on the Westbrook College Television Network. The Wildcats moved to 2-0 with a 93-80 win over UNE. Just a tremendous effort in that second half. And of course, as we just spoke with Stan Webb, his leadership in that final 3 or 4 minutes with his steals and his presence out there on the court really helping the Wildcats to the victory. And of course, Derek Vogel once again with a big night, 31 points. Looking at other people in their scoring, Eric Wernken, 15 points. Gary Kuhn had 19. Of course, the big threes. Kuhn, one of the unsung heroes, really drains it and puts the nail in the coffin at the end. 4 threes in that game, 19 points. Webb had 8 points. Andy Lennon, the point guard, only 1 point, but really great defense out there, great leadership, helping the Wildcats to the victory. And talking with the coaching staff after the game, they said if you told them that McDonald would have 23 points and Spinney only 11, they said they felt they would win. That was the case, and they did come out with the win. And also chipping in, Cole had 16 points, and Harris had 8 in the first half, but none in the second, and that pretty much their way. The long-range shooting for UNE not there, as Spinney and Chris Cody both struggled from long distance. A great win for the Wildcats. They moved to 2-0. They traveled to Vermont on Saturday, then back home Monday night, when we'll return with you on the Westbrook College Television Network. Congratulations to the Wildcats. We'll see you again real soon.
With a lot of new faces really makes me feel good. So
it's got to be nice, and also you got to be pleased with your inside play. 2 guys you weren't quite sure of what they do, Wernken and Willoughby coming off the bench playing good quality minutes and getting in double figures in the scoring.
Yeah, definitely. I feel very good about those guys. I mean, number one, I got a great post coach and Mike Johnson, and those guys will just get better and better. But I knew Nate Estes was going to be very solid. Aaron and Corey McClure have done very well for us, and Willoughby has been, he's had a stress fracture, so he's been out for a couple of weeks. But I thought he did well tonight. He got gassed near the end. I had to take him out. And Wernken he doesn't look like the sort of guy that is going to kick sand in your face on the beach, but I think he'd do that because he just likes to get up and go, and he's very aggressive, and he likes to dunk on you. So I like him a lot.
And then, of course, your leader, Derek Vogel, this year, all the publicity pointing to him. He's the go-to guy. That's a lot to handle for a young man. He comes out, handles it no problem, 28 points, and leads the way. Yeah,
I've been much pleased with him this year as far as being a leader, because in the past he's just kind of been there, and he's scored his points, but he hasn't been very vocal and even getting after guys if they did something wrong. But that's really come to the front for him tonight. I was really pleased for him because he got off to a good start, and I think he only missed 1 shot in the first half and had 19 points, and that really jump-started us to a 30-point lead. So
now you got a little bit of a break before you play UNE down at Biddeford. What do you expect in that one?
I'm scared to death of Ronnie Cody. It'll be a war. I mean, you know, he's going to play a matchup zone, press us a little bit. These are big, strong athletes, and I think that they would obviously be stronger than we are. But we're going to try to run it down their throats and make the game be, you know, 120 to 118 us. So I don't know. He lost a couple kids from last year's team, but from what I've heard, he's filled them in, and obviously we have too. So let's roll the ball up and see what happens.
Great opening night, 123-79 victory. Congratulations, best of luck down the way, and we'll see you down the road.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jay.
All right, once again, our final score from the Findlay Recreation Center, 123-79. For my cameraman, Steve Poulos, I'm Jay Harper saying so long. We'll see you again real soon.
Again to throw. Fires high, and Stetson goes up high but can't make the catch. Coverage provided by Jason Flagg.
Flag all over him. Right at the 25-yard line.
Coach Agresti and Thornton should be still thinking we can still run the football occasionally to mix it up. They've got South Portland thinking pass on every down now. A nice draw play wouldn't hurt because enough time. They send Stetson and Doyen to the far side of the field. High formation. They do just that. Ryan True, big hole. Keeps going down inside the 25.
Good call. And really catching that defense thinking pass.
And now it's 3rd and a little more than a yard, so the Trojans have to come up with the big play here. Clock moving, 7:15 to go. Burgess brings them out, a 3rd down and 1 play now. The ball just inside the 25 of South Portland. Handoff Ryan True into the secondary, have the first down, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, down inside the 10. Ryan True, the sophomore, keeping this alive for the Golden Trojans.
And some great downfield blocking by Jason Boudreau, Alex Hodder, and Dave Nassie, keeping those alleys open.
The only problem is this is where Thornton keeps getting, right down to that 10-yard area, and they need to get the entire 10 to score. You like to see the 1st and goal from inside the 5, but it's 1st and goal from the 9 this time. Stetson to the far, Doyen to the near, powerhouse backfield. Counterplay Boudreau, and Boudreau fights forward, gets it down to about the 7. Good second effort, but South Portland stayed at home, and a good job there by Rodiger, Hughes, and Kevin Ryan.
Thornton shows offensive flow to the right side, and then counters Boudreau back over the center of the hole. But as you said, South Portland stays home, and Boudreau does well just to pick up some positive yardage that time for Thornton Academy.
Thornton really might need to pass on this play because they got to stop the clock. Burgess on the option, and he's not going to have anything. He gets pulled down for a loss of a yard on the play. And that option play down near the goal line, not been that effective for Thornton Academy.
Very difficult to option a goal line defense. As you can see there, they're able to shut things down and contain the outside, running to the short side of the field.
Thornton now has to hurry to get the play off in time. Taking a lot of time getting that play in. Burgess brings them out. He sends Stetson and Doyen to the far side. Ryan True lines up in slot right formation. Let's see if he'll move in motion. He does. Burgess with time, fires out for True. He's got the catch. Does he have the end zone? He does, baby. Oh, and this one's still a ball game, folks.
They run a similar type play, only splitting to the far side and sending True from right to left in motion. Driving down by the split ends, and True finds the left side of the end zone. And will they go for 2 or 1 right here?
They're lining up for 1. I would like to see him go for 2 early.